Alright, again, version number. Not the save file. That's the save file. Settings, gameplay, Expeditioner. Expeditioner, I said. Apply, thank you. I'll probably want to kill Verzo Mael before I start again. Then again, they're probably gonna get healed anyways. Before anything happens. So, New Game Plus.
Alright, let's go. I'll accompany you there. Are you ready to see her again?
Yeah. Been ready.
I set up these grapple shortcuts. Nice, huh? Don't tell your sister, though. I sort of borrowed the hooks from the Expedition Academy. Come on, Gustav, speed up a bit.
Who's Gustav?
So
I'm Manoko. I've
I've
never met a man named Gustav.
My head.
I can't believe Sophie already turned 33. She looks so much younger than you.
Thanks.
She's popular. I'm sure she already has a necklace full of flowers.
What?
You look
Yeah.
I know it.
No.
Come on. And
Alright.
yes.
Nice little aim problems.
You want
Fun
a
times.
sure head.
Yeah.
Oh, the plaza is lively. Why people like to celebrate the Gommage is still a mystery to me, but oh well. The red and white tree. I've always found it beautiful. I don't
Kestrel in a
really
bloody suit coming
understand
through.
why Sophie broke up so long ago. But clearly you never got over her. Why'd you wait until today to say something? It's a bit late, isn't it?
Ding, ding, da, 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 ding,
I can't imagine what you're
da,
going
da,
through.
ding, da,
I'm fine.
dee, dum.
Mm.
Ding, ding, da,
I'm
da, da,
fine.
ding, ding, da,
I've lived
da, da,
33
ding,
good years.
da, dee, dum.
Look around. We've had our whole lives to prepare. We're all fine. Mostly.
I'm not fine.
You will be. Oh, Luna's playing. You two would make a cute couple. Sometimes I feel sorry for her.
Who? The paintress?
Look at her.
Ding, ding, da,
She
da,
looks
da, ding, dee, da,
sad.
da, ding, da, dee,
Maybe
dum.
she's a prisoner too. Stuck in the same cycle. I've always loved the harbor.
Let's at least check on my aunt and my apprentices.
Hey.
I knew it.
Leave.
Yeah. Look, I know we, but the rest of us, you don't need to.
1 year out.
I know.
If any.
So do
No, I don't.
Emma think.
Lumi has. Besides,
Right.
sure.
Doubly love.
All right.
Oh man.
You're this time.
Dive.
Rat, don't get...
And this is nerfed Gatling Gunner right now, because Gustav doesn't get the special ability from the weapon that allows to lightning strikes. That one sadly is restricted to Verzo.
For your they'll oh, and
I shall.
never.
I can do that.
I promise. Promise.
Andrea?
I'll use everything you taught us, Monsieur G.
Oh hey.
Yeah. Take care of you. My darling sister has arrived. She'll kill me if I don't say goodbye. The chief. What?
This is the...
I've heard you.
You and I...
Should put that.
There are so...
Em.
We're never...
You're so.
Just take...
Me?
We're... She really... You mean the one...
Just.
I do, anyway.
Let's see how long Death Bomb actually can carry before I have to get the back team in. That's also the main thing that I want to find out today. I'm hoping to at least make it to Duelista. Again, it's probably gonna end at Lampmaster already, considering 2 phases. 2 phases there are gonna ruin everything already. Getting stuck on random geometry, always lovely. Why bots already? It's fine, I can just tab out during the FAQ run, during the FAQ kill animation, and ban that person. Also, I know it's not called FAQ, it's Evec, it's French.
Looks abandoned. The indigo tree is not too far from here. If anyone else made it, they'll regroup there.
Yeah. Here we are, huh?
Yeah. The continent. The indigo tree's over there.
Kaboom!
Blue trees.
Something's disrupting the chroma around here. Be careful. Someone came here before and set up these handholds.
Probably Expedition 69. The climbers' expedition.
Let us thank them for that.
Amen to 69.
Expedition 81.
Shut up.
Flares!
Survivors!
Hurry!
Wonder how this one will play out, actually.
Careful. It's building up chroma.
Not quite great, but whatever. Could you please get out of here, Mr. Bot? I'm sorry for the moderators that there was no music for a second. No, I did not just splice the run. You can see in real time how I banned that bot.
So, the message said head north, to the weird corals.
And a door in a hut.
It's been a long day. We should make camp.
I'm fine.
How about
Let's
we
keep going.
don't make camp?
We won't find Mael if we're dead.
Big question here already. Do I want to take a fight anywhere in between to get to critical health for a death's door? Actually, I'm
Wait.
doing that on the curator
Careful.
end already, ain't I?
Looks like a different species.
Also, the bugs, the
Doesn't matter.
the freaking
They're between
bug
us and
is
my
happening again, where the monsters here aren't
Those
aggroing,
mines. Be careful.
which no, I'm not complaining about. Not like they're hard to dodge or anything, but you know, not having to care about two encounters is not necessarily a bad thing. At least in this category where I do not have to kill them for experience.
Over there. A hut.
Slow down. We don't know what's inside yet.
I wonder. It is a forced party for this fight, isn't it? But yeah, there's already step one,
message.
trying to find out evac,
Do you know who left
probably better with Gatling
Message.
Gunner. If he traverses through the phases like that again, if you have a Gatling Gunner,
This time I have.
Not enough for a kill, doesn't matter. Oh my, he actually packs a punch. Or rather, he takes a beating.
That was. If
Once again, missing a good bit of his power here, but that's not great if it starts like this already.
These dead Nevrons. Who could have done this?
guess
So you didn't just stay in your mansion. Guess we found 68's boat.
there's a path through the boat.
That anchor doesn't look man-made. It's forging something. So they have intelligence.
So many. I don't like this. Merde. This one is gigantic.
Still want to fight one of
Avoid
this
those
size.
at all costs.
Avoid those at all costs. Hey, there's one to the right here. Should we make the detour? No, no we're not. Also, speaking of detour, I feel like that should still be enough for Goblu. Even if Curator packed the punch, I mean, that was still like a good quarter. Love it. Hate that we don't get to listen to the cool music, but love it.
Surprised to find you here.
I hope we can trust him.
Well, at least we can upgrade our Pictos.
Not like we'll need to.
Did Noko tell you anything more about the village? Other than red trees everywhere?
Noko's not great with specifics.
We'll just have to think like Gestrels then.
I feel like Ultimate has a chance to survive, but that's mainly based on the fact that Monoko will do crap damage here. Due to Monoko using a lightning weapon and Scapates being lightning resistant. So I at least get the feeling that the ultimate is not gonna be very nice. With this setup, I'm still gonna try and see if we can just overpower him. Interesting interaction. Oh, I reset my Monoko. My Monoko doesn't wear a suit anymore. Why? Why did that reset my Monoko? Okay, seal out, stuff in. Cool, so Scapadas when they explode don't work for whatever reason. At least the story one, apparently. Because I've definitely done it on other Scapades before. And it's still counted as a win. Yeah, right. So that one's interesting. The ultimate didn't explode though, right? Hey Paul, welcome. Nothing much up, just testing dumb things for New Game Plus in this wonderful, wonderful video game. And finding out very weird things right now.
Fascinating.
How do they even stand?
Because I swear, on Scapadas it usually worked. I mean, we still had the back party alive, and I assumed that was the part, but
their village harder to find.
this one was weird. Like, I can waste some seconds to showcase. He will just die and explode into nothing, and it still counts as a win. Or they don't. Okay, this is actually interesting. Maybe because the game doesn't only assumes we have only these 3 characters at this part. Also, there wasn't a quick save anywhere in between, goddammit. Okay, so experiment done on that part. Interesting. Weird, but interesting.
These things are fascinating.
How do they even stand?
In the name of science.
This place is confusing.
Finding things out.
It
Because
does get to
I
make
swear to
that
God,
really
and
hard to
on when I did that with the stronger ones in the friggin' Forever Dark Garden, they exploded into nothing, and and immediately after the explosion I got the win screen without having to send in second party or anything. Not enough for a kill. But also, we were missing one character. Because I forgot to switch back the stuff. So he absolutely would have died. I just hate that I had to reset my Monoko. My Monoko is not wearing a suit anymore, and that makes me sad. Now I'm very much contemplating if I really just want to take the extra time menuing for him to get his suit back. I know he will never keep his suit for the entire run. He resets at some point anyways, but you know.
It's really a village of Gestrels.
And it is still the first timed run, so what do I care? Lumiere Viking, thank you.
Guess intelligence is not a prerequisite. It.
There's so
We need to.
others of a white. You know? So
Why? We already.
the strength.
It for survival on the continent. Now to find the chief's house. Probably the biggest one.
Alright, Arena I'm gonna do with my L. Because as of right now, thanks to Virtuous Stance, she is doing more numbers than Gustav. Not like it's gonna matter. Although I also want to try what happens if I just explode. Okay, that's counted as a win, never mind. If explosion just counts as a win, then yeah, obviously. God, this thread is so dumb and yet so fun and engaging. Oh, hello, Challenger Boo.
The part
Very
Thank you.
Chestro
thanks, Chef.
Alright, so nothing weird should happen here anymore with Explosion. From now on, I should just be able to get everyone into change into the other party after death. Which still probably gonna cause some weird stuff to happen, so I probably want to change it back for Lampmaster, but at least for Francois, it's gonna be fine. But yeah, for Lampmaster, I probably just want to have Gustav in the party, or Mael rather.
Yeah.
We can
Just
debrief along
so
the way.
I
Let's head east to
can
SK's nest.
get my shield charges for phase 2. Doing good, doing good. Had a nice little day. Setting up my save file. Gonna enjoy playing this for a little bit, and then I got a randomizer race scheduled immediately after I'm done here. For Final Fantasy 12. So I'm in for a very nice afternoon. Gonna be fun for me.
Interesting decor. SKA is said to feed
And
on
how are you
light.
yourself?
Are you okay, Maya?
I don't know.
Hope you've been having a good
Having a
week.
bit of deja vu again.
Light here. Feels a little. I don't know. Yeah.
Passing Fairfield, let me say hi. Always welcome. I mean, people saying hi is always nice. My chat usually is quite quiet, so I'm every time very happy when someone just shows in and says hi. No matter if they stay after that, if they lurk after that, or
The
if
more
they immediately
information we
leave. But
get,
you know,
the more questions
in
I
my
have.
principles is if you're stopping by the stream, even if it's just for 5
okay,
minutes,
Sia?
the least one can do is say hi.
SKA
Right.
is surprising.
Hello, Francois. Goodbye, Francois.
Okay,
All the
take the no.
But-
Scram!
Francois and SKA are very different from Gestrels and Nevrons.
You think the Paintress created them too?
If not, who else?
Maybe they came from another world.
I don't know. Generally, I'm not the greatest streamer, to be fair. A lot of quiet time if no one's there to talk with me, since I'm usually running out of stuff to talk about quickly. Very irregular and random stream times. So it's not like I have a fixed schedule so people know, oh hey, he's gonna be live then and then. I probably want to stop by if I have the time. I'm literally more a on-demand streamer. Streaming whenever I feel like streaming. so Lab Master's probably gonna be a bit more annoying.
We can use that.
Still not 100% sure what I want to do here. I mean, the obvious thing would just be get Gustav / Mael in and Gatling gun him down after the first 2 death bombs. Because I'm gonna have to change anyways for phase 2. That way I can skip the friggin'
I'm tired. Can we...
wait animation anyways, so that's probably what I'm gonna do. And after that we gotta do the one menu in the game, yay! Looking forward to do the one menu in the run that is still so beneficial to do. And wait for it to... I mean, I'm doing what I can. I put myself out here a little bit, posting on my own Discord, starting making my own Discord for people that are interested, which, to be fair, I have been neglecting a few times by now as well. It's always a 50-50 if I actually even post a go live message in there. I should probably automate it at some point. So that's that at least, and I am visiting bigger events here and there and reaching out to communities and friends, etc, but in the end what I'm doing is still very niche, I guess. Speedruns in general, I guess. If you like them, yes, sure. But aside from that, it's not the greatest content. And then in the end, I've just not got lucky. Streaming with bigger numbers is always just the luck component. Like, I've been doing this for 4 or 5 years. I think I'm closing into 1,000 followers at this point, but, like, I barely have any active numbers. I do have a couple regulars that show up fairly often, fairly regularly. And when I do certain things, obviously, that are a bit more popular than others, like, obviously right now with Claire Obscura, the game has been out for a very short amount of time. There are still a lot of people who still haven't finished it, there are still a lot of people who haven't got the chance to buy and play it yet. So it would also make sense that people are staying away from the stream right now, specifically, simply because they don't want to get spoiled.
A shrine to the Paintress.
The Paintress destroyed our world, and someone built her a shrine.
The weak-minded turn to whatever they can to explain the unknown.
When you're at the mercy of a power you don't understand, you might try anything.
But on the other hand, I mean, on one hand, I'd obviously like it to have more regulars and more people, but also in general, I don't really want to become a big-time streamer. Like, if I have like a dozen regulars that show up every now and then and consistently get like 10 to 15 people here, I'd already be more than happy, to be fair. But to be fair, there have been days when I've managed that. It's usually just like, you know, if I play certain games, more people show up that like that game. And obviously, if I'm playing at a good time for people to step in as well, that's also going to boost numbers. The thing is just like, I'm not looking at these kind of things. I'm just playing when I feel like it. I'm playing when I have the time to play, when I want to play. CL for my L. I try not to get stuck and caught by the hexagon. Watch out for the lamps. You like to get stuck on lamps. Lamps are one of the most dangerous geometry in this game. Bye. Alright, Lamp Master.
Flurry is over there. Ooh, but I sense something scary.
Actually enough to kill phase 1. Okay, cool. That works actually absolutely perfectly for me. That is a jump attack. I just lost 90% of my damage. Not like it really makes a difference. But I just lost 90% of my damage. Oh god! Another downside of Verzo's setup, I guess. Jesus. Okay, please stop getting so many turns!
We've done nothing to you. We should be on the same side. Let her go.
Something's going on up there.
Esquier, get us up there!
I can't.
That's fine, girls. Just explode in his face, like we practiced. Why do you want my Discord tag? If you want to send me some promotional stuff or so, please don't. No need for it. If you're just curious in general, my Discord server is linked under the stream. With the same name generally being used everywhere. But if you're here to advertise any communities or something like that, I'd please ask you not to. Verzo. Contorzo. Upgrade attributes. And learn skills. Follow up was there. It's all gonna be worth it. The one big menuing section of the game.
Head for the monolith, through the quarry to the north.
Who's get wet?
Everyone okay?
Forgotten battlefield. Hi, bye.
Any other tricks we should know?
Wonder if the two
One
of
thing
them
at a time.
are enough to kill Duelister Phase 1 right now. Also wondering if I should just go with the free explodies for Duelister now that I think about it. Yes, we'd have that whole animation in between, but at least I wouldn't maybe need a turn to dodge an attack from him.
These are all...
Actually, that is a good call. Let's test that out. This run I just want to test out things mainly.
Is it still around?
I've only seen
It
it
doesn't
once.
have to be
Many
anything
years ago,
competitive
so
yet.
Most likely not.
Mainly just want to see if things work. Considering I probably will not have to dodge an attack from him if I just explode phase 1. Actually, I don't know how this will work. This is gonna be interesting to see, to be fair.
Looks like we passed the danger zone.
And no sign of your special Nevron.
Oh, I guess we're lucky.
Quick save just in case. Alright, let's see what happens. Apparently forced Marielle in the party here. Which I'm not happy about. Or I just messed up my setup, that's also possible. But due to him still having been stunned, that still works. Because right, I forgot I stun him, so the risk factor that I was just talking about doesn't even exist, because he just gets stunned. So even if he gets a turn, he's just stunned for that turn. I also still find it weird that we get his purple sword, even though we're attacking with his fire sword. Yet the fire sword that Verzo just was using is not the one that we're keeping after that.
Is this the place?
Yeah.
So actually, why am I keep doing that? Luna is the one with the weak weapon. Friendship.
How far to Minoko Station?
With SGA? Oh, should be quick. Minoko Station is to the north, not far from here. Follow the tracks. They'll lead us to Minoko.
A train. Gustav would have liked to see that.
Is it true before the fracture, Lumiere had
Also, I'm still making the wrong mistake here.
Trains
All three
running
exploders.
throughout
Why
the
would I
continent.
want Versa right now? We have no
Always
two
running
phasers
left.
coming in.
But here we are. Minoko
Considering
Station.
the damage is still
Is that
more
a
than enough to
Countess?
murder.
I knew it! They're real too!
Very interesting that you survived that.
Let's go path.
Don't know how you survived that, but... Off to old Lumiere.
Welcome, my friends, to old Lumiere.
Is anyone still here?
Just Nevrons.
So this is where our piece of Lumiere used to be. Before the fracture ripped apart the world and threw us into the sea.
We're lucky it did. That's probably the only reason we...
Friends, I beg your forgiveness for landing us in this quagmire.
It's okay, Minoko. Let's move on, shall we? How exactly did our piece of Lumiere end up on an island when the rest of the city is here?
One of the great mysteries. I wish we had more time. There's so much to study here.
So, Minoko, what was life like before the fracture?
The world was smaller and
Hey, cool
cozier,
sword. I have the same one, just a little smaller.
livelier. There were many more of us Gestrels back then. The fracture tore our villages apart. Only a fraction of a fraction survived. Our forests are filled with Gestrels awaiting rebirth.
I have that same sword, just smaller. Anyways,
Speaking of home, where do you live in Lumiere?
Above a bakery near the center. Angelique's Boulangerie. I ate there every morning. I wonder if it's still there.
It's called Mathilde's now. When this is over, you should go.
I never said there was treasure.
This hurt.
Good old gunner build. Man, I loved the gunner build already before I optimized the heck out of it.
I need to find Lune and Ciel quickly.
The only interesting thing is that Mael going before Verzo. Did I have a first strike by any chance? I think I might have gave her first strike, which I would have to still remove if that's the case. But then again, wouldn't they both have first strike? Because I gave them both the exact same set? Then why is Mael still faster? Because I'm pretty darn sure Verzo has like 300 speed extra.
This mana's intact. Why does it feel so familiar?
Hi, Renoir. Oops. Actually hitting him would help. Bye, Renoir. Alright, from here on out, nearly everything is two-phase, so we want the Verzo party set up. Which means Verzo, Monoko, Ciel.
Let us get wet.
Since every fight from here on out will basically be multi-phase. Even if they don't kill phase 1 immediately, that's still gonna work out in my favor in the end. So, Verzo, Monoko, Ciel.
So this is Visage Island.
He who guards truth with lies.
Are those faces?
An infinite sea of them.
Is the island singing?
This melody.
This is creeping me
Random
out.
stuck on random geometry. Great. Love it every single time that happens.
These masks feel ominous.
Monoko, what does that mean? He who guards truth with lies.
Exactly what it sounds like.
Guard as in protect? Or guard as in control?
Yes.
Oh, Visage.
Cut him down. My turn.
wonder if the stagger carries over. It doesn't, but it also doesn't have to. Man, this build is ridiculous.
Swimsuit on.
Welcome to Hydration, the area. The area in which we will hydrate a lot because we will have a lot of downtime.
The architecture looks very different here.
This kind of place never existed before the fracture.
It's beautiful. Feels surreal.
Always remember to stay hydrated, people.
Don't look at her for too long or you'll go insane. I've seen people jumping off a cliff just from looking at her.
It is mesmerizing.
This dance feels familiar. This is kind of dancing to it in Lumiere.
I don't think so. Never seen it.
Okay, actually, Siren doesn't have a phase 2. But also, my death bombers were only able to do about half health on Mask Keeper. So even with one more, technically speaking, that should mean that we're still not going to be able to kill with 3. However, we have the ad before that, so I might as well try. For science. Either it works or I have 3 times left for the next run.
This place is huge.
Thank Expedition 67 for destroying a lot of the walls to get further. Couldn't progress without that.
Feels like home.
gotta say, this is fun.
What's that?
Patricia. It works for Siren.
So he creates all of that for her.
We should take it out. It will definitely be an advantage against Siren.
Already have auto charm, and it's already equipped in case I mess the fight up. Which I doubt is gonna happen, but still. Oh, hello there, little one. Aren't you a cutie pie? And bye. Oh my, lift that. So, free time save next run it is. Because it is most definitely not working. And if it already isn't working against that guy, then it's definitely not gonna go work against Siren. So we're gonna stick with the 2 explosions for the burn, the shield, and the setup for Verzo to murder from there. Camera out of 10.
We're finally there.
She's waiting at the end of this tunnel.
Then we should prepare before we head there. She's even grander than I thought.
Yune, you're okay, right?
I swear I've seen this dance before.
Hello!
Let's carve a path.
Goodbye. Barrier breaker converted into chroma. Oh yeah, I don't need a barrier breaker. I already have it. Wait, do we even need to technically kill these? Because I already have a barrier breaker. Has that been tested for New Game Plus? Since we already have the barrier breaker, do we actually need to get the other one? Or can we technically just immediately go in there? That's a question that we haven't asked yet.
Swim, swim.
Or I haven't asked yet. I'm assuming it's been tested yet, but at least not by me. Hey Marts, once again, sorry for the delay, but as I said, I absolutely could not have waited. But we're only 2 dungeons away from the end, so I should be done within like 20, maybe 30 minutes.
We still have
More
a
like
little bit
20
of time.
probably. But yeah, I cooked with my build. So much is for certain. I absolutely loved the build before I optimized the heck out of it. And I'm loving it even more now. Alright, so seriously, who has more speed? Verzo has 1,000 speed more, so solo Mael. Whoops, solo Mael, I said. But yeah, that makes me wonder, why the heck is Mael always going first? Every time I had both on the field, Mael just went first. Why? Oh, I won't. Or at least I'll hope I won't. I mean, I got 4 cans of Monster here, if need be, so... Pack of cookies filled up to the brim of Nutella. Should have enough sugar and caffeine around to keep going. And also just let it be a 12-hour seed instead of a 17-hour seed, and then everything's gonna work out, right? Or maybe even only a 10-hour seed. Hi, Paintress!
The dance begins. Blades sharp.
I feel like it's gonna be a better call to just give one of the Death Bomber's second chance for this one specifically.
Grace. This will hurt.
We are inside the monolith?
Alright, come on, sub 120, I can do it, I can do it.
Why did it help us inside?
I think if I remember correctly, I heard who someone meant they got a 123 in NT plus. Sub 120, let's go, come on. The area is long, but come on, sub 120, we can do it.
I don't know.
Just rush faster.
I can sense the real Paintress. Her heart is above us somewhere.
I guess we head up then.
Just run faster. Don't get stuck on random geometry. And everything will be A-O awesome.
Verso, what was that?
I don't know.
Fire. Again.
Hi, Claire.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
Teaching her children to paint, huh?
Hi, Obscure. was Ancient Sanctuary off to Stonewharf Cliff. Didn't get the money, I'm sad now. I absolutely needed that money and now I'm done for, run over.
Who is she fighting?
Her husband?
Stuck on random lamps once again. As always, random lamps are the most dangerous thing in this entire run. Sometimes he just easily runs over it, sometimes he gets stuck on it for days.
Nice.
Right. Careful, Troubadour here is a monster. That's not a statue, that's a monster. Don't run into him. Hardest dodge of the game. Close. Very close. That Troubadour nearly ruined me. Hi, Gustav's grave. Bye, Gustav's grave. Still wonder how the heck that got here. Like, a random grave is one thing. His specific grave, including arm, is a bit weird to be here. Oh, shut up, Gargantua.
These are memories.
How do you know that?
The chroma here. I can read it.
Did you know if a fire dancer dies, she leaves behind some particles? Some particles that don't disappear. Which would be very sad, but duly noted.
I don't understand.
You don't have to.
You okay?
Yeah, fine.
God, why is this area so huge? Okay, sub 20 is probably not gonna happen. The run for Lumiere is also gonna take like 5 minutes, and the fight's probably gonna take like 2-3 minutes as well, each continue due to longer animations, etc. I'm still wondering what's gonna happen with Ren 1 here right now. Hi Claire, hi Obscure. Because I've not actually had a setup yet that actually killed him from Thrall to 0. If I can just skip his second phase entirely or something? That I am not sure about. That we're going to learn right now. Which, to be fair, if phase 2 is scripted, I'm not gonna complain for this one. Because it gives me more time for the awesome soundtrack that always flashes me away. And yeah, you can definitely see that the game is heavily inspired by Final Fantasy and Dark Souls. Why is Solo Mael here? That's not the party I chose. What is happening? I didn't choose Solo Mael. Okay, so cool. Phase 2 is doable. Why was I Solo Mael? I did not change my party at all. Why was I freaking Solo Mael here? What the frick? My party back again, please. Thank you. The skill system is literally 1-to-1 FF9. You get equipment pieces, they have abilities on it. After you wear them for a specific amount of time, you can use the effects of the equipment pieces without having the equipment pieces on. That's literally FF9.
I can feel her.
We need to be as prepared as possible. Once we go up, there's no turning back.
I'm really wondering why I was Solo Mael there, though. There was no party switch in between any of that. Boom.
Maximum damage. Maximum damage.
Actually hitting the targets hard. The main mix from what the main mixture of games that I usually hear with the combat is Final Fantasy X meets Devil May Cry. That's what I hear. I've heard multiple people say to me over that. And so Mael might actually be more viable than I gave her credit for in the beginning. The main issue is just like everything that takes 2 phases, that takes more than 1 turn to kill, is gonna be garbage to deal with Mael.
I'm in Renoir's atelier.
Because once she loses her virtuous stance, it's over.
Alicia, quit dawdling. End of the corridor, you know where it is.
And the only thing you could do to keep virtuous stance would be Florid Flurry, which has 6 AP, which is... You'd have to sacrifice so many shots in order to get that done.
Now, he has... I need you to... The conflict... You will do nothing. The writers you... And I can't... First,
since once you go under 6, you can never guarantee you will go back over 6.
And
No, the base combat is very much 10, with the speed calculation, the turn orders that come out of it. The damage is very fixed. The free aim is one thing of the normal turn-based combat here that isn't 10. That's the addition to it. But aside from that, it is very 10.
Your father was the one erasing everyone. Why would he help repaint everything?
I hid the canvas before I entered, so Maman can't come back again. There's no need to erase the canvas anymore.
He'll want you to go home.
Actually, how long is the run through Lumiere? I feel like, actually... Sub 20 might still be in the books. Ah, crap. Forgot to speak with everyone.
I was...
And what would...
I wouldn't...
So you
Keep forgetting about that part here.
I don't...
Mandatory jump after finishing the dialogue.
We have to.
I'm surprised.
He's been.
If you and your...
What's the.
Maybe. You're fighting. Eileen. Oh. Yeah.
Not to...
Thanks for...
Was it... What will he...
I'll do my...
Quite as...
Save it. I don't. You did. Of course.
I thought you...
I was. Everything. I don't care. And that.
CL.
It's a for reference, the blind run I've done with just using my casual build ended at the 2-3-12. However, that is the real-time 2-3-12. So, yeah, about half an hour faster already, so definitely cooked a bit. Yay, flight. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Alright, time for my favorite area, and time for everyone to turn their music back up. Five minutes from here to the end.
These expeditioners are glorious wreakers of havoc.
I just hate that the music changes so frequently. They're all good soundtracks, but the fact that you're getting into the vibe of one soundtrack and then it ends and the next one starts.
Your father. He's at the tower.
Yes.
I am.
Oh yeah, I can easily get around here. Cool. That was something I wasn't 100% sure about. 3 minutes! I doubt it. With 2 fights to go, the 2-phase fight transition is a minute or so alone. Unless it lets me go before he does before he summons the picture, which I doubt.
Neverons from the Axon Islands. What are they doing here?
Like Axons, they're Papa's creations, not Claire's.
Almost there.
Maya,
Let's go.
Alright, coming up to the one fight in the game where it's very important I get that stupidly annoying to get Picto. That takes way too much space, costing 40 Lumina. And for the especially for the fact that we're getting one singular good use out of it. Technically more if I ever mess up my movement anywhere and get caught. But like, I didn't get caught in a single combat so far that I didn't want to, and if I did get caught, the Death Bombers just immediately took care of it.
I can't sustain the expedition as much longer.
Matt, we need to defeat them fast.
Your father's been extra inspired.
Hello, nothing.
Cut him down. Cut him down.
Papa's over there. And the chroma we need to bring back Lumiere.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
God damn it, I hate that you ducked. And that isn't quite enough. Hate that a stupid ducking animation takes so long.
Stop this insanity. It's time to go home.
Let's have some fun.
I did not expect me to get that turn, actually. Jesus Christ. Okay, that is absolutely wild and absolutely embarrassing for me right now. Because now I don't have the damage to kill him anymore. Okay, I do have the damage to kill him anymore. Cool. Okay, so this... No, it does... Oh, goddammit. Even though he's dead, he's still doing the thing. Okay, that is sad. That is sad. Come on, you're already dead. No need to face transition anymore.
Put aside the candles. It's killing you both.
Not this time!
Boop. Bye. Oh my. Survived my Gatling volley. Time. Alright, so next one, easily sub 120. Good times, good times. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Love it. Love it. Alright, anyways, that's that.